Just a quick note, the battery died in the main camera when I was about 6 miles on final for Taos. So I missed that. I tried to salvage it with the spare camera, but that doesn't show the landing, just in case you don't want to waste any more time with the video. I thought I'd let you know.
Hopefully it'll be interesting. I suspect that the way back, probably leave the camera on, the battery will run out, but be cutting that anyway. It won't be too interesting. Got the aux pump on the left tank. I'm going to turn the main pump on, turn the aux off, go over to the left tank. I've got 32 gallons of gas. Should be way plenty. Taos straight line is about 94 miles. So now I'm going to enter the procedure to give us a heading, approach, and Taos is, let's see if I remember, KSKX, Taos Regional, perfect. Enter RNAV 4, we're going to do that. They've got a new runway up there, 1331. Yeah, they got a VOR DMEB, but we'll do the RNAV 4 because I think it's the immediate fix is closer. So we'll do that. Transition vectors, no. We want, it's not showing what I'm looking for. Load and activate, that should give us, yeah, WAMPI, there we go. WAMPI, yeah, we'll go direct to, activate, and that'll give us, our initial track is 016, we'll go 015, 9,500 feet. Taos, departure frequency will be 23.9, it usually always is. And we'll ask for flight following, so it'll be 4 something. And let's get ATIS.
Echo 8 and Echo 9 are closed. Taxiway Mike 4 and Mike 5 closed permanently. Runway 30, precision approach, path indicator and rails out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima. Albuquerque International Airport, ATIS information, Lima, 12520. Wind 350 at 5. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 1000. Your clouds at 4000. 14,000 scattered. Temperature 7, 2.6. Altimeter 3008. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure 15 mountain tops of fjord northeast-southeast. Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3. Departing runway 8. For CPTLBGCL Logan, use Kilo Uniform Sierra Alpha. Notices to airmen. Taxiway hotel closed. Taxiway Echo between runway 21 and Echo 10 closed.
We just exited
Taxiway Echo 6, Echo 7, Echo 8, and Echo 9 are closed. Taxiway Mike 4 and Mike 5 closed permanently. Runway 30, precision approach, path indicator and rails out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima.
Alright, that takes care of that. So we got Lima, we'll ask for 3, the way the wind's blowing, plus it's a straight shot up there. Now I'm going to do a tap, my little thing to make sure I've done most of what I need to do. So trim, I adjusted that last time actually, so trim's okay. Autopilot will set indicated airspeed for the climb out, which will be 75 knots. Heading and altitude as the other A. So we'll set 9,500.
Number 920 Romeo Charlie, runway 3 text via Foxtrot.
That's actually a little bit low than what the recommended is, but that should work, especially since we're not really IFR today. It's just practice. Alright, so and then the other T is set the transponder. Haven't done that yet because, excuse me, to get the time, 93.1 hours.
And taking November 920 Charlie, did you contact clearance for clearance?
And 119.2 is what we're looking for, clearance. Bingo, switch.
Expected to fly in the event of Nordo. but you can expect radar vectors to the IR 137 once you're airborne and talking to radar.
All right, oil temperature's up to 115. It's almost good enough to do the run up. So it's sitting here screwing around. Albuquerque clearance, Bristell 585, November Mike.
Jedi 01, roger, after Victor 611 is Santa Fe, Victor 83 to Taos VOR to the Pueblo 178 radial, 18 DME fix.
Interesting clearance. Yeah, hopefully everything's going to work today. I hate to make the trip for
Jedi
not to get it
01, read that
recorded,
correct.
but looks like camera says it's recording.
Calling clearance again.
That's Bristell 585, November Mike.
Bristell 585, November Mike, Albuquerque clearance.
Yeah, clearance 585 November Mike. Plane is NG5, slant Gulf. Be heading 015 degrees, 9,500 feet to Taos. Flight following, and I've got Lima.
And November 5, November Mike. Say again the altitude?
9,500.
Semi.
Put a little heat on the windscreen, get that, it's not fog, what is it? Who knows? You can see it. All right, we got plenty of oil temperature. Chokes off, brakes on, 10 degrees of flaps are in. Put the taxi lights on so I don't forget it. And it's taking him a little while because he's getting the flight following. This is an old JEP chart.
57 Albuquerque clearance, stand by.
And you can see
Bristell 5 November Mike, departure frequency is 4351, and squawk 4351, your departure frequency is 123.9.
239 4351 5 November Mike. All right, so we'll enter that before we forget it. 4351, double check, yes, enter, yes. Okay, we're good. Over to ground. 20.3 is tower, we'll put that in the backup, stay ahead of the plane. So, what now? Let's do the run up. 4,000 RPMs we're looking for. There's about 4. Okay, 3,900. 3870. All looks good. Okay. Back, we got ground in, we've got everything set to go. If I've forgotten anything, remind me. All right, voice recorder's on. Let's give it a shot.
Ground Tango November 458, Papa Tango, South Cargo Taxi Lima.
Tango number 458, Papa Tango, Albuquerque ground, runway 3, taxi via Alpha. Via Foxtrot.
Papa Tango.
Albuquerque ground, Bristell 585, November Mike at the T hangars, ready to taxi to Lima, request 3.
Confirm that is number 585, number Mike.
Yeah, it's 585 November Mike at the T hangars, ready to taxi with Lima, request 3.
Number 585, November Mike, roger, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
3 via Fox, 5 November Mike. Right, left, right, look. Little puddles on the ground, had rain all day yesterday. It even had marginal VFR from Taos this morning because the dew point and temperature were close, so they're having fog.
Taking November from this, taking November 10 Alpha November.
And clear left, clear right.
Taking November 108 Alpha November, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Via Foxtrot 108, Alpha November.
Yeah, the mist on the windscreen is slowly disappearing. That's good. Clear right, clear left. Got a plane just landed on 3. All right, we got 10 degrees flaps in. We need the other fuel pump on.
And November 585, November Mike, give way to the aircraft exiting South 3.
Okay, I'll give way exiting on 3. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Even with the T-hangers right now.
585, November Mike, Roger. I got you on site on Foxtrot. There's 2 aircraft coming out of the South Bay behind the DC-10s.
Okay, I'll give way to those 2 aircraft. 585, November Mike. I see one of them, but I don't see the other one. But I guess they are burning more fuel than I am, so you're going to let them off first. Okay, there's one
Ground
of them.
Air Shuttle 5987 is clear on Charlie for Bravo 3.
Air Shuttle 5897, Albuquerque ground, cross runway 12 at Charlie, hold short, runway 8.
Cross runway 12 at Charlie, hold
The heading
short,
bug
runway
set
8
on
at Shuttle
034 degrees, which is the runway heading. That's where I came in last time.
Let me get the second guy about to turn on to Foxtrot 5 right now.
Negative on the one getting ready to turn on, but I'm looking. 5-5, remember Mike.
He should be there at your like 1 o'clock. He's turning on to Foxtrot 5 from the pad.
Okay, looking, still don't see him, but I'll hold short of Fox 5.
Albuquerque ground and flight 1284, South Cargo Taxi to Lima.
And flight 1284, runway 368 Foxtrot, and the guy off your left side holding for you.
Alright, runway 3 via Foxtrot. Did you just say they're holding for me?
Affirmative, he's going to follow you down.
Alright, and flight 1284, 3 via Foxtrot.
585 November Mike, appreciate the help. That last guy pulling out, you can follow.
Hey, no problems. I've got him in sight. No, he's burning more gas than I am. Okay, follow this guy. Don't want to get too close because of prop wash. Okay, engine instruments look good.
And flight 5987, cross runway 8 at Trust. Air Shuttle 5987, cross runway 8 at Trust.
Air Shuttle 5987, cross runway 8 at Charlie.
Put the other fuel pump on so I don't forget. Got flaps in. Brakes off. And we've got 2100 RPM. We'll slow it down a little bit. Oh geez, we got 3 in front of us. That's the bad thing about leaving early in the morning because it is local time 7:44. Leaving early in the morning, you got all the freight dogs getting off,
Albuquerque
doing
ground,
their
Skyhawk
trips.
113 Bravo Alpha at Cutter with information, Lima ready for taxi.
I shouldn't have asked for 3. I should have just gone 8. Probably would have been quicker.
Runway 8, yeah, runway 8, taxi Echo 1.
Runway 8 Echo 1, 3 Bravo Alpha, thank you.
Jedi 01, negative, standby.
All right, we're ready to rock. We've got both
Jedi
pumps
01,
on.
look parking location.
We got the flaps in. Run-up's done.
Jedi 01, roger, follow the Skyhawk, runway 8, taxi Echo 1, confirming of Lima.
And the mist is almost completely gone on the canopy.
Grand Empire 8774, South Ferry taxi Lima.
Beautiful day today. It's supposed to be real nice. Low winds. No turbulence forecast. No wind shear forecast.
8774. Empire 8784, sorry about that. Average ground, runway 3, taxi Foxtrot.
Foxtrot going to runway 3, Empire 8774.
Alright.
And number 113 about Alpha, confirm you're not doing a run-up today on Echo 1.
We'll go over to tower. 23.9
November
back
108
up.
Alpha, November, runway 3, line up way.
I have to wait, runway 3, Tanner 108, Delta Norm.
Albuquerque Tower, Bristell 585, number Mike. Holding short 3, ready for takeoff. Looks like third in line.
Roger.
Roger, okay. All right, we're showing 13 volts, minus 4 amps, and that's because the engine RPMs are not high enough to spin the alternator or whatever the heck it is in there to charge the battery. As we get some RPMs, it'll start charging.
Runway 8, 3 Bravo Alpha.
I think everything's ready to go. We've got both pumps on. We've got left fuel tank, or we got full fuel. We're down to 31.5 now. Burned a half gallon while we're start up and run up and taxiing. Oil pressure's good. Oil temp's good. Everything's ready to
Skyhawk
go.
113 Bravo Alpha, at or after the departure, and turn right on course 1350 at 4, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
So this guy's gonna have to wait for the one on 8.
Right after course. Sorry, what was the heading?
At or after the departure, and turn right on course.
At or after departure, perfect. 103 Bravo, thank you.
Taking November 108 off November, traffic rolling runway 8, I'll get you going right after.
8 off November, right.
And 015 is our desired heading, but I suspect because of the Sandia Mountains, we probably won't hit that heading. We'll probably have to veer a little bit to the left for the terrain. We'll see when we get up. But I've done it enough times to figure that that's probably what's going to happen.
Taking November 458, Papa Tango, contact departure.
Departure 8 Papa Tango.
All right,
3 Bravo Alpha, you can make it
we
right.
got a landing light on, all
Make
stuff's
right
looking
down.
good.
Bravo, thank you.
Double, triple, quadruple check. Sure everything's
Taking
good.
November 108 off in November, turn right on course 1350 at 4, runway 3.
All right, there he
clear for takeoff.
goes.
Right turn on course.
We got one in front of us.
Takeoff, time number
Freight
108
dog.
Alpha November.
Skyhawk 113 Bravo Alpha, your squawk is 0413. Flight 1284, runway 3, line up wing.
Line up and way, runway 3, and flight 1284.
All right, that's the one in front of us.
Bravo Alpha, contact departure.
Contact departure, 3 Bravo Alpha, thank you.
And we'll just stay back here a second so we don't get his prop wash. Okay, he's turned onto the runway. Taxi up to the hold short line.
And flight 1284, previously departed traffic is on a 090 heading. Turn right on course 1350 at 4, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Looks like we got somebody behind us.
All right, runway 3, clear for takeoff, and we'll turn right on course, and flight 1284.
Excellent, we should be next. Everybody ready to go?
November 108 off November, flighting 090, contact departure, have a good flight.
090, contact
There he
departure,
goes.
have a good day, 108 off there.
All right, all the instruments are still looking good. Got the sun in our eyes right now, but it'll be off to our
November
right.
585, November Mike, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3, line up wing.
Line up away on 3, 5 November Mike. Okie dokie. I think all the checks have been done. Don't see anybody coming in. And we are ready to go.
November 585, November Mike, turn left on course 1350, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Okay, left to 350, clear for takeoff for 3, 5 November Mike. Here we go, windsock's kind of limp. Hate to use that word around old people, but
Have a good flight.
there we
Over to
go.
departure, and flight
All right,
1284.
airspeed's live. Got 36, 38,
Tower party,
40.
4 is ready, runway 3, hold short.
Party
47,
774, runway
50.
3, line up wing.
Full throttle.
Runway 3, and party
Up and away we go. Perfect. I see some low-lying clouds over there because of that dew point temperature spread.
Jedi 01, Albuquerque Tower,
All right,
runway
told us
8.
to go to 350, dial that in. So there that is. Flaps are up. Now make her turn. 239 is dialed in.
Jedi
coming up.
Empire 8774, fly runway heading, and I'll call your left turn with 3505, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Take off runway 3 and runway heading for Empire 8774.
And engage the autopilot. And go.
November 5, November Mike, what altitude you climbing to?
9,500.
November 5, November Mike, roger, contact departure.
Going to departure, 5 November Mike.
In 210, vectors around Albuquerque arrival.
130.28 will be our next
Sky, accept your 9
frequency. That's
Can you
a
repeat that heading?
surprise change.
November 9 Hotel Kilo 210
Dialed
on
in.
the heading.
9 Hotel Kilo 210.
Albuquerque departure 585 November Mike, passing through 6860 on the way to 95.
November 585 November Mike, Albuquerque departure ready to contact.
There's downtown Albuquerque. I keep pointing it out, but I'm always too far away for the camera to pick it up. Should be able to see it now. Give some of the instruments. And Albuquerque and the Sandia Mountains.
172 out of 8,700 for higher.
Be looking for that traffic with 19 or 17 Lima.
All right, aux pump off, landing light off, flaps are up, good. Forgot that last time. If you saw that video, flew from Double Eagle over to Sunport with 10 degrees of flaps, wondered why it's going so slow. Surprise!
And flight 1284, V for altitude, your discretion.
Altitude by discretion, and flight 1284.
November 17 Lima, resume on navigation, double
Hopefully it'll be nice and smooth
Resume
today.
on navigation, Double Eagle. I do have them in sight.
November 17 Lima, roger. Empire 8774, Albuquerque departure.
8774, so declining through 6.5 for 9,000, runway heading.
Empire 8774, radar contact, turn left heading 320, vector for your climb. Traffic 9 o'clock.
All right, 8760 on the altitude.
8,900 for higher.
Looking for that traffic left turn
Climbing
heading 320
at-
Empire 8774.
About 1,200 feet a minute.
Empire 8774 is an experimental aircraft.
Copy that.
And I don't even have full
10
turbo.
17 Lima, I have that traffic in sight.
November 17 Lima, roger. Southwest 681, Albuquerque, 10 o'clock, 20 miles.
Be on side,
Going up on 95.
Southwest 681, cleared visual approach to runway 3.
Clear for approach, runway 3, Southwest 681.
Capturing the altitude. 200 feet away, that was the signal. Showing that it was 200 feet off. And 9440, leveling off. Pull back on the RPMs a bit.
Is on course approved for taking November 108 Alpha. Taking November 108 Alpha, November affirmative pursuit on course.
There's that
Taking
low
November
line
108 Alpha.
cloud I was talking about. I got 5,400 RPMs, we're at
Empire
9520.
8774, turn left heading 300, join Victor 68.
Left turn 300 to join Empire 8774.
November 9 Hotel Kilo, resume on navigation.
9 Hotel Kilo, resume on navigation.
Well, the way he's taking us
Taking
out,
November 458 Papa Tango, contact
Shouldn't have a
Alpha,
problem with the
descend
Sandy is-
132.8.
when we finally get to our RNAV, noticing that, excuse me, the battery's now charging 8 amps,
1284, contact Alpha.
13.9 volts. As
132.8.
soon as it gets to 14, it'll drop down to 0
2.8 and flight 1284.
on the amps.
Albuquerque departure, Jedi 01, passing 6.3 for 10,000.
Jedi 01 Albuquerque departure ready to contact. I maintain 16,000.
Jedi 01, passing 6.7 for 16,000.
All right, we've got true airspeed of 122 knots.
Empire 87.
Indicated 104.
12,000.
Ground speed is 101, which means we've got a 22 knot headwind. Oh joy. That's a real rancho. suburb of Albuquerque. Across the Rio Grande, you can see the Rio Grande down there.
Southwest 681, contact tower 120.3.
Towards Towers, Alpha 681, see ya.
And I think I've learned a little trick with the videos. Don't talk while you're turning
11, turn left, or
off the
turn right, heading
camera,
60.
or just before, so I can
0,
edit
right,
out that
260.
part so don't see it.
November 17 Lima, contact Double Eagle Tower 120.15.
12015, thanks for your help on 7 Lima.
Tango November 108 Alpha November, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
That's the Intel plant in Rio Rancho. And I'm surprised he hadn't give us RNAV yet. He's forgotten about us, I'm sure.
Empire 8905 Albuquerque departure right of contact.
Departure 5 November Mike would like on-course heading.
November 5 November Mike, resume on navigation.
On nav, 5 November Mike. And the surprise, activate, bingo, nav, there we go. Turn. And our new heading is going to be 019. And turned a little bit too much is typical for this plane, but it'll correct and come back. That's where we're getting the rocket wings back and forth.
Jedi 11, turn right, heading 340.
Jedi 01, right, 340.
Jedi 01, join Victor 611.
Jedi 01, join Victor 611 with request.
And we got 88 miles to our
Jedi
destination.
01, request.
Jedi 01's looking to fly IR 137.
76 miles to Wom.
Point Alpha.
Jedi 01, I don't know where that entry point is, sir.
Copy, it's the Albuquerque 347 at 36 DME. Basically heading a 340 for me now.
Jedi 01, stand by. On request. Departure Jedi 08, past 7,000 for 10,000.
All right, I'll
Jedi 08,
probably
departure rate of contact.
edit some of the video so I don't bore you too much, any more than I usually do. And that way I can turn up the XM radio, listen to some tunes for a while, and I'll get back when there's actually something to
Jedi
talk about.
01, or correct, Jedi 08.
2.32.
3232, Dragster 725, good day.
American 2827, contact Albuquerque Center 126.
All right, back on briefly. We're coming up, this is Santa Fe.
Jedi 01, you're going to go first in
That's a restricted airspace for Los Alamos. It looks like we're going to just come right close to the edge of it, so we'll make a turn when we get close to it to avoid it. Let's center what we're doing. We're on with center now.
Descending 14,000.
And we've got 45 minutes to destination 75.
Center.
Jedi 01, go ahead.
We've got the
Okay,
entry
back on.
point, IR 137,
Show the clouds.
and then I see a Pueblo
Low level.
178 at 018.
That's basically
That's exit
because of the dew point, the
Juliet, and then you're
temperature
going to
real
Colorado
close.
Springs.
See the stuff laying in the
Jedi 01,
valleys.
affirm.
Roger,
that's-
Jedi 01, just
looks
let
like
me know
Coach
when
Team
you're ready
Lake,
to copy your clearance into the
which
IR
is on an
track
Indian
for your
reservation.
exit
Used to
into
windsurf
Colorado
there a lot.
Springs.
Jedi 01's ready to copy.
And mountains
Jedi
with snow
01,
still.
you're cleared in 2.
And we're still a ways from the restricted airspace in Los
Maintain
Alamos.
IR 137 altitudes and then report entry. Your company are going to be departing the...
All right, we're getting close to that restricted airspace right there. We're going to clip it. I've already notified center that we're going to make a turn. So I'm going to change the autopilot. I've already centered the heading bug, so there's no shock there. I'm going to heading, and we'll
we're going to
make
show
a
you all departing VFR,
little bit of a turn.
negative re-entries, and we're going to
Probably
update everyone's entry and
035.
exit estimates ahead of you by about 3
and we'll
minutes.
wait a little bit, and then
Jedi 57, copy all.
go direct to again, get a new line that passes that. Okay, back on. We're making our conversion. I re-entered the direct 2, so it looks like we've missed it right now, but I'll give it a little bit more space. just for the heck of it. And way off in the distance, you see all the white buildings, maybe. The camera lens is probably tough to see.
Jedi 5-7,
Anyway,
I've
that's
got
Los
multiple
Alamos.
altimeters for you. Just advise ready to copy if the company
And
needs
that's
them
the
too.
Rio Grande River.
Jedi 5-7
That feeds into
Jedi 5-7,
Lake
Albuquerque
Cochiti,
altimeter is 3008,
which is a real small
altimeter
lake.
is 301.
Back on. Looks like we'll now miss. I'm going to do another direct 2, activate, go to nav. Plane should turn to the new course. And back on again, show our course. We're going to miss Los Alamos. A little bit better shot of Los Alamos. And the Rio Grande Gorge. And we just got notice to switch to fuel tanks, which we'll do. Go over to the right tank. Back on again, Los Alamos. Don't know if you can see it or not, but the runway is right over there up on that bluff.
And Jedi 7-8, send and
Which is
maintain
that one video I made of us flying in there. Lots of fun, kind of like an aircraft carrier. All the snow, I think those are probably the Jemez Mountains, I'm not sure. We've got all the clouds again. Santa Fe Mountains, you can even see at least I can see the Santa Fe ski run. Probably can't because of the
November
wide
9
angle
Sierra Bravo, contact Denver
lens.
Center, 128.31. November 5 Tango Sierra, roger, standby.
All right, back on.
And November 4 Whiskey Foxtrot.
And we're coming up on the Espanola Airport. Espanola is a small town just north of Santa Fe. See if you can see it.
Approach to runway 2.
Might do it.
And November 4 Whiskey Foxtrot, roger. You can let Santa Fe know when you talk to them. Let me know when you have the airport in sight.
Okay, I'll let you know when the airport is sight for Whiskey Foxtrot.
And 5 Tango Sierra, and say the approach and the fix.
Albuquerque Center, Bristell 585, November Mike, about 22 miles from Wampy. What I'm planning on doing is flying the RNAV GPS 4 into Taos, touch and go, and head back to Albuquerque. I'd like to keep the squawk code.
November 5 5 November Mike, roger. The Taos altimeter 3017, and just let me know when you're ready to start down or cancel flight following. And you said it's just a touch and go, you will not be staying there, correct?
That's affirmed, just a touch and go, and we've got 30.17, and I've got the weather at Taos already.
November 5 November Mike, roger, and let me know when you're ready to go off frequency.
Will do, 5 November Mike. Okay, back on. Just talked to Center. Told him what the plan was. Told him I wanted to do the GPS 4, touch and go, and keep the squawk code. He had no problem with that. Just let him know when I start the descent. And descent won't actually start till after Wampy. We've got the weather at Taos already. Dew point and temperature. Temperature's 4, dew point's 3, so you gotta look out for fog. If that happens, we'll just do missed approach, go back up, since we're not IFR, not authorized to get into IMC. But everything's looking good so far. Let's brief the approach. All right, so here we go. And do a little bit of, for us old people with bad eyes, missed approach, circling left turn to 11,000 feet direct to Tilloy and hold. We won't do that. There's the altitude of the airport. It's basically 7,100 feet, so pretty high. We've got the AWAS 132.975. Albuquerque radio we're not going to worry about. And 122.8, we've already got that dialed in for the CTAF.
And November 5 Tango Sierra, contact Albuquerque.
There's an airport diagram,
4.32.
which doesn't agree with the JEP chart I've got because it's old. And there's the plan view. And the minimum is 7480. I've already got that dialed in. The minimum barrow. And 1 mile visibility. And it's 400 and, see what is it, 400 and some odd feet above. The decision altitude is 412 feet above the runway. Oh. Back on. Let you listen to the weather at Taos.
Taos Regional Airport. Automated weather observations. 1435 Zulu. Wind 310 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point 04 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Remarks. Density altitude 7,400.
And 2 Whiskey, and let me know when you get to where you're going to be
Airport.
Performing your
Automated weather observation.
your scan.
1436
Santa Fe
Zulu.
is just off your left side. They're going to have a lot of
Variable
traffic in and out.
at 05. Visibility
9,000 below, so they'd like to know where you're going to be at.
Sky condition.
And I left that on just in case I cut some of it off of that second camera footage.
Dew point 04 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Remarks. Density altitude 7,400. Taos Regional Airport.
Okay, back on. We're showing up on the approach plate. We're heading to Wampi.
You are going to land at Santa Fe.
And Wampi, typically you would go in at 9,800 feet. We're going to do 95, which is what we've been flying at. If we were flying on IFR flight plan, we would definitely do the altitudes as called for or assigned by center. And we've got 5.5 minutes to Wampi. All the instruments are looking good. We've got everything set up. We've got the approach. Let me make sure that we don't need to activate it. Procedure. Activate vectors to final. No, looks like we're good. So we'll go back to home. And we're coming in. Not sure if you can see that very well. And one of the interesting things is Angel Fire, which is, I think it's 8,300 feet field elevation, is only 19 miles to the east of Taos. I've been there once, did it in my Diamond. A lot of fun. Probably will do it in this plane, do a video of it one of these days. But density altitude there can be pretty interesting. But with the turbo, no problem. I had no problem with the Diamond when I flew it in. So we are 7.6 miles from Wampi. Got 4.5 minutes to get there. Pretty quick. I'll ask for a frequency change so we can talk to local traffic. I've already asked him, as I told you, let us keep the squawk codes and head back to Albuquerque. Only going to do a touch and go. And the way the wind's blowing, it's 310 at 05. They've got that new runway that I could probably circle to land to, but 5 knots ain't no big deal, so I'm not going to really sweat that. Our final approach course is 045. And with 310, it's pretty good crosswind, angle-wise, but not speed-wise, so not going to worry about it. And Albuquerque Center, Bristell 585, number Mike, about 4 miles from Wampi. Like to do the frequency change, and again, keep the squawk code, because just do a touch and go back to Albuquerque.
Center 585, number Mike, Roger, change device frequency is approved, and give me a call back on this frequency when you come out.
Okay, talk to you after touch and go, 5 number Mike. All right, 122.8. And Taos traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, about 6 miles from Wampi. Gonna do the GPS 4, touch and go, and then head back down to Albuquerque, Taos. And I'm gonna activate the approach. Pulls up the glide path, GPS. We're on GPS, that's good. Yeah, we got some clouds floating around. Try to avoid those. Certainly don't want to get into a cloud with a video going.
Alamo, the traffic contact 989 Sierra Bravo's inbound.
again, Angel Fire is over that way. You either have to go way high or fly through some of the canyons to get to it. But it is a beautiful flight, right by the Taos Ski Valley. Don't know if you can see it, but it's right over there. Taos traffic, Bristell 585, remember, like 3.5 miles from Wampy. Going to do the RNAV GPS 4, touch and go, then back down to Albuquerque, Taos. All right, let's start thinking what we need to do. We need to put the fuel pump on. We're going to have to put flaps in later. We're on the fullest tank. We've already switched tanks. Engine instruments are looking good. Everything's in the green. We're showing up on the plate. See if everything captures. We got the approach dialed in. Last time I was up here, I actually did the visual for off the Garmin's new deal that I showed in the last 2 videos. Worked out real well. Taos traffic, Bristell 585, remember, like 2 miles from Wampy. Flying the GPS 4, touch and go, back down to Albuquerque, Taos. Okay, we're coming up on Wampy. Got 1.4 miles to go. Let's see if it captures. Looks like we got the glide path ready to go. GPS is ready to go. Taos traffic, Bristell 585.
This is where the main camera ran out of juice. The balance of the video is made up of footage from the handheld camera.
Bingo, capturing perfect. 045, approach course. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to miss the clouds. Glide path is coming in. Oh, this is a beautiful day. Yeah, I'll slow it down just a little bit. You probably can't see, it's way off. That lens being as wide angle as it is, tough to see. A little bumpy above these little misty clouds. And we've got speed of 90 knots, RPM 4810. The glide path is coming in. The Taos Gorge and the Taos Gorge Bridge. You might not be able to see it because of the camera, but it's down there. Really beautiful. And a little more of the Taos Mountains with the snow. Angel Fire's got a ski run, fairly decent, good lodging. That's the town of Taos over there. I'll pick up the RPMs a little bit. We're at 72. Again, there's the Gorge Bridge. Beautiful. And that, by the way, is the Rio Grande River going through. Gorge. All little clouds. Okay, I'll end the recording now. Thanks for coming along.